Welcome to another FETCH.AI update. So by the looks of it, we might get another low in this fourth wave of the main third wave right here. And why do I believe that? Well, I mean, sure, you could say that we have an ABC down and maybe the move is complete. But in my opinion, I mean, the move that we got after we, let's say, bottomed in this C wave right here, it's not really that impulsive. And I mean, if we actually go, let's go on the 4-hour for this. After we bottomed right here, I mean, we did go up almost to the bull market support band, but if we take the Fibonacci retracement of this, I do the low and the high of, let's say, the first wave, and I mean, the price got, let's say, support at the 0.786 level, but that's already pretty low, and even this bounce was nothing too crazy. So if this continues going on, and if we do not get a big bounce to the upside very, very soon, then yeah, we'll most likely get another low in this fourth wave. And I don't think that would be bearish, but we would probably get to the 0.786 level at about 90 cents. And if we do go below that, then yeah, I mean, the bull market will probably not be over because there's still a lot of room to the downside. But I mean, it would turn this chart a bit more bearish because, I mean, that would probably mean that this right here was the end of this main third wave, which I don't think it's the case because I did not really see 5 waves up. And maybe this right here is the main fourth wave. I mean, sure, if you look for 5 waves, maybe you can kind of see them. I mean, maybe you can think this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, but this fifth wave is kind of questionable, so I'm not sure about it. But I mean, we could be in the fourth wave correction right now. And I mean, yeah, we have 2 possibilities here. We are either in the fourth wave, the main fourth wave correction, or the sub fourth wave correction, and we are still to get another fifth wave move to the outside to actually finish the third wave move before getting a major fourth wave move and a fifth wave to finish the cycle. I mean, let's have to check out what happened in the previous cycle during the fourth wave. So first I want to check out how long the fourth wave took and how much it went down. So it took, let's say, about 160 days for the price to go above the third wave high right here after bottoming in this fourth wave and after going down like 82%. And right now, if we take this high right here, we'll see that we are down like 70%. I mean, we were down 70%. And if we do get to the 0.786, we will be down about 74%. Which, I mean, it's not a big difference, but maybe we'll get there just so we can copy what happened in the previous cycle, because 74 is closer to 80 than 70. And also, if we go 160 days into the future, I mean, if we want to copy what we did in the previous cycle, then the price would need to be above this high right here by about September 5th of 2024. So if we want to do exactly what we did over here, then yeah, we'll need to be at about $3.45 in, let's say, actually, let me take a look at this, 37 days. And is that realistic? Well, I don't know, because the RSI, at least the daily RSI, is not really oversold, as you can see. And it was oversold when we bottomed right here, but then we got another low, and this low was not really oversold. And this is what's making me think that maybe we'll catch the 0.786 level right here before we actually bounce to the upside. Now, I hope the price does not go lower than this, because if this is the fourth wave right here, and fourth waves are not allowed to go in the price range of the first wave right here. So if it somehow drops below the 0.786 level, the last chance for this move to not get invalidated is at about 80 cents. So if we get below that, then yeah, this is not the fourth wave, and this is actually the main fourth wave. And then we'll get a fifth wave to the upside, and that will most likely be the end of the cycle. That will not really be bearish, but it would be compared to this other, let's just say, alternative that I have. So it is better, in my opinion, to consider this only the fourth of the third wave, because if it isn't, and if if this move right here is actually the main fourth wave, then the FETCH.AI cycle will most likely end in the next 5 to 6 months. And we will not end the cycle when Bitcoin will end the cycle, in my opinion, in October or maybe September of 2025. So yeah, it's questionable. We'll see what happens. We'll see if we get another low. And like I said, we need to stay above 80 cents. So I can at least, I cannot confirm that this is the fourth wave until we actually get a fifth wave. Until then, it's just going to be hopium, but it will at least help us get an idea of what is going on in the market. So yeah. Also, I want to take a look at how long it took to actually bottom in the fourth wave in the previous cycle. Also, let's check out how long it took to actually bottom in the fourth wave in the previous cycle. And let's actually check out the Fibonacci retracement as well. So in the previous cycle, it took about, let's say, 83 days to bottom in this fourth wave move. And right now, it has been way longer than 83 days. It has been like 124 days already. So yeah, it's not really copying what happened here, which might mean that this right here is not the main fourth wave. And maybe where we are at right now in this cycle is actually this right here. That could also be the case. And if we look at the RSI here, we'll see that here it actually went to the overbought territory. Then it got to about the 50 RSI level, and then it continued to the upside. And right now, here we went overbought. Here we went to actually oversold, and maybe we'll get a new high right now. But it's questionable because it's not really a one-to-one copy of what happened in the previous cycle. So yeah. Also, let's check out the monthly chart because this chart looks pretty bullish on the monthly, and let me explain why. So we have this trend line right here, which is very, very bullish. And let's forget about the trend line for a second. As you can see in the previous cycle, from this bear market low, we went up 5 waves before going down into an ABC. So this 5-wave move to the upside can be considered a first wave move. And this right here could be the second wave move down. And if we do complete 5 waves up in this cycle, then we might complete the third wave right here. So, we went up into the first wave here. Then we went into a correction. Now I believe we're still in the third wave. Then we get a fourth and a fifth to finish the cycle. And if that's the case, if this is actually a main third wave, then I could see the price actually go above the 4.618 level I have right here. Because in the previous bull market, I saw many altcoins actually go above the 4.618 level. So who is there to say that we'll not do it again? And if this is a main third wave move to the upside, then that could happen. And if you want to measure this move, you can pretty much take this low of the first wave and the high, and you get this target region right here, which goes really well with my trend-based Fibonacci extension. So no matter how you look at it, yeah, the price, in my opinion, will go to at least like $5.80. So if we do get above the 4.618, of course, that's going to be very, very bullish. And the price has potential to get like $10 maybe. Because if you look at the market cap is currently $3 billion. So is it unrealistic to think that FETCH.AI, now not FETCH.AI, it has a new name because you know why. This coin is now 3 coins combined. But yeah, so we have a market cap of $3 billion. Is it unrealistic to think that maybe we'll get another 10x in this cycle? Well, in my opinion, I don't think it's unrealistic. I think it's actually realistic. And if we do get another 10x, that could put the price from where we're at right now to like, let's say $12. And yeah, that's good. That would be very good. And maybe we'll touch the trend line right here. Maybe that's what FETCH.AI will do in this cycle. Maybe we will not care about the Fibonacci retracements or the trend-based Fibonacci extensions, and maybe we'll just get to the trend line. So yeah, there are a bunch of maybes here. And right now, like I said, I cannot confirm anything until we get above this third wave high of the third wave. So until we get to like $3.44, yeah, I cannot even confirm that the bull market is still happening because we have not seen any big bounce. So the bull market could be over for FETCH.AI. That's highly unlikely, but it could be. So you always have to be aware of that. Also, silver and gold Patreons now have access to our trading view charts. So if you want to take a look at all of the charts covered on this channel, you can now do that. Patreon also gets 2 exclusive videos each month and early access to most of the videos that we upload on the main channel, and we usually upload them like 1 day earlier on Patreon. So if you want very quick updates, yeah, you can become a Patreon. Also, for gold Patreons, we also do a personal altcoin analysis, and if you want us, for example, to cover an altcoin of your choosing, we can do that 1 time per month. So make sure to check out our Patreon. And if you liked this video, consider subscribing and liking, and I will see you in the next one.